Most Metroidvanias have some sort of system to determine the player's health. Some use simple health bars or hearts system, while others use a more integrated system, such as the souls in Hollow Knight. This varies depending on the gameplay, but I've always found that the more integrated systems, like the one in Hollow Knight, were more interesting to play with, and to me they seem way more scalable than a simple health bar. Let me explain. With the more traditional hearts and health bar systems, the only upgrade you can really account for is to add more hearts or add more health points to the health bar. However, with the integrated system, we can attribute values to the actual element used for the health bar. For instance, in Hollow Knight, you can use the souls to also damage the enemies, which can strike an interesting balance between offense and defense. And I think that gives the player more freedom to pick their own strategies. And that brings me to my own little journey in the world of health systems in games. Let's dive in. Hi everyone, I'm Vector and I'm making a 2D action game called The Tale of LUMI. And the heart system is staying in this game for a very long time, and it was about time I replaced this with a better system. At first I didn't put much thought into this, which is why I had the health bar and the stamina bar. As I started playtesting the game, I started to notice that even with this simple system, players were confused and there was no clear indication of what the hearts or the stamina were for. So I got to work and here's what I came up with. The energy system. Super boring naming, I know, I'll work on it later. The old system relied on the hearts to tell the information about the player's health, and the stamina to tell information about the player's ability to use skills. Which sounds simple enough, but the main issue is because using too much stamina actually damages the player, the playtesters either didn't notice or didn't understand that. So here's what changed. The new energy system is one simple container for energy, and the player can have multiple containers to hold energy. Energy is used when the player throws a power orb, and as the player uses the energy, the slots start to drain energy, leaving you with less and less energy left over. Energy can recover itself as long as the current container is still active. Once the energy container is no longer active, then it can only be restored by reaching a checkpoint. Also, the player will not die from using energy. However, enemy attacks will also consume energy to keep Atlas alive. So if you don't have enough energy, then Atlas dies. With this new system, I believe it solves most of the problems that I had. Also, I can start playing with balancing how much energy enemies take versus how much it costs to throw orbs. And that to me is the most exciting thing about this new system. But let me know what you guys think about this energy system. Is it too confusing, or maybe is it too simple? So before I go, I'd like to thank you for watching this far. And I would like to invite anyone who's interested in playtesting this game to join our Discord server, as me and my team will be running some playtesting sessions as well as a closed beta. So if that's something that is interesting to you, join us. Alright, thanks a lot for watching and take care.